Hello everyone. In the last video, we have talked about the perimeter of the shape. Now let us think about the area of a shape. What area is? Okay? So we know a little bit about area. Area of a shape is the amount of space inside it. So if we are talking about fields, we can say the space where we grow the crops is the area of that particular field. Okay? Let us think about this. This is a rectangle. So in the previous video when we talked about the perimeter, we know that this boundary of any shape is known as its perimeter. So this shape is rectangle and this is the perimeter of this particular rectangle. Now what is the area? The area is the space enclosed by this perimeter. So everything inside this perimeter is the area. Okay, how much space this particular shape has taken will be called its area. This is the area for this shape. Now that is the case for each and every shape. So if I have triangle, this is the boundary of triangle, this is known as the perimeter, and inside it we have area. This complete part inside it, the space it has taken, will be known as the area. Okay, so now let's make some diagram that fills it up. So okay, so this is a shape and the space enclosed by it will be called area. Okay, again this is a oval and the space it has taken will be its area. The same case. So I have some photos over here. This is a study table. So what will be the area of this study table? The space taken by this study table. Again, we have some books on this study table. So the area of books will be the space that the book has taken. Okay, so the space taken by this book will be its surface area or area. Now before talking about the formulas to find out the area of different shapes, we will do some exercises to understand perimeter and area more. So this is a geoboard over here. This geoboard is just like a graph paper. Okay, so it has small squares of 1 units and I have rubber bands. Okay, these are the rubber bands. I can just take any of the rubber band and just stuck it over here like this. So when I have placed it between two needles, so this is 1 unit. Iski length kya hai? This is 1 unit. Okay, so if I drag it over here, now the length of this elastic band is 2 units. Okay, have you understood it? Now it is 3 units, the same way around. Okay, 4 units. Okay, okay, okay. Now I can make different type of shapes using these elastic bands. Okay, so and we can talk about their areas, we can talk about their perimeters. So let us start from a simple square. Okay, so this just covers one block of it. Now first think about the perimeter. So this is 1 unit. Okay, so this is 1 unit length. You can say 1 centimeter or anything. This is 1 unit length. So perimeter is what? The sum of all the four sides. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the perimeter for this square? It is 4 units. Okay, and you already know the formula for perimeter of a square is 4 into side. So if the side is 1 unit, the perimeter will be 4 units. Okay, now talk about the area. So area is what? Area is this, the space covered by this particular square. Okay, so this is the area. So this is one square. Okay, what we will say, this we have one square over here, right? So the area of this is 1 unit square. Okay, now let us take another band. Okay, I'm taking another band and just now I have made this red shape by a red elastic band, and this shape is what? This is a rectangle. You can see the length and breadth varies, so this is a rectangle. Okay, now first of all find out its perimeter. So to find out the perimeter we have to add all the sides. So it is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 6 centimeters, sorry, 6 units. Okay, we are not taking centimeters over here, it is 6 units. Now let us talk about the area. So inside this rectangle we have two squares. So the area of this square, sorry, this rectangle is 2 unit squares, or 2 squares unit. Okay, so we have 2 squares. Now again I am increasing this elastic band and making a different shape. Okay, so I'm making a square again. Okay, so now I again have a square, and the length or the side of this square is 1 2. So 2 units. Okay, 2 unit is the side of this square. You can find out the perimeter. I'm going to look for the area. Okay, so how many squares do I have inside this? 1 2 3 4. So I have 4 squares inside this big square or our shape that is of red color. Okay, so what is the area of this red elastic band shape? That will be 1 2 3 4 squares unit. The same thing. Okay, the same thing. So this is how we can find out the area of different shapes. Okay, so now by using this geoboard, there is one thing that we have to understand, that perimeter is the sum of all sides and area is the unit squares inside that particular perimeter. Okay, to find out this to find out the area, what we are doing, we are counting the unit squares, how many unit squares are there in a particular shape. So if I increase this, I will just again do that only. Okay, so I will count the 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now these are not fully, so I will just included 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'm just counting out the squares that are inside that perimeter. Okay, so the basic thing that we get from this geoboard is, whenever we are going to find out the area, the answer will always be in unit square. Okay, you will see this, that whenever we are going to find out the area, we will write the answers in unit square. Okay, now let us have a look on the different formulas for different shapes. Okay, so in this video we are going to talk about the area of rectangle and square only. So the area of rectangle is length into breadth. Okay, this is the length of rectangle, this is the breadth of rectangle. Okay, so if I say I have this rectangle which has length is equals to 5 centimeters and breadth is equals to 2 centimeters, find out its area. So area is equals to 5 centimeter into 2 centimeter, that gives you 5 into 2 10 centimeter into centimeter, that gives you area is equals to 10 centimeter square, or you can write 10 square centimeter. Now this is the same thing that I was talking about. Whenever you will find out the area, it will always be in square units. Okay, square centimeter. if the measurement is given in meter, then the area will be in square meter, and the same thing goes on. So the area will always be in square of the unit. Okay, this is very important, and this is what you have to understand. Okay, let us take an example for a square now. So the area of a square is side into side. So this is a square and this is its side. So the area will be side into side. Now let us take an example. This is a square. The side of this square is 4 centimeters. So the area will be side into side. Side is 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter into 4 centimeter. 4 4 just 16 centimeter square, or you will write it 16 square centimeter. Again, the area is in square units. Okay, centimeter is a unit. If it would have been meter, then meter would be the unit, and it will always be in squares. Okay, so that is all for today. You can ask me if there is any doubts.